Hello everyone and welcome back to Destiny. The 2.5 update that brought us the Dawning last week also came with a few quality of life improvements that kind of went under the radar. One of the bigger changes was to the Queen's Wrath bounties that are available from Petravenge in the Vestian Outpost. So in this video we'll take a look at those changes and see if Queen's Wrath is finally worth grinding for. Now, firstly, Rise of Iron, which was the 2.4 update, brought back the Year 1 loot to the loot table of Queen's Wrath. So now every time you rank up with Queen's Wrath, you have a chance of getting that old loot, which is pretty cool because it's been gone for a very long time. No one really made a big deal of it when Rise of Iron came out because, quite honestly, it was kind of hard to grind for back then. Queen's Wrath only had 3 bounties that were weekly, so it was really hard to rank up. But now, as you can see, not only are there 6 bounties available, but they're actually daily bounties. They all offer different amounts of reputation, and if you add it all up, that's 1,325 reputation that you can gain on a daily basis. And with 3,000 reputation needed to rank up, that means you could rank up 3 times per character every week. Now, as far as the actual bounties go, they're not that bad. Most of them you can complete in your usual activities, but then every now and again you'll have some weird things like go complete the Challenge of the Elders. But in all honesty, I actually didn't hate it. I took it upon myself as a challenge to go in solo, and it actually ended up being kind of fun now that there's a difference of 80 light. And not to mention that you'll be able to farm out exotics and maybe get some other bounties done. It's definitely a clever attempt to keep older activities relevant. One of the other ones from the day of this recording were to go to the Prison of Elders and open the treasure chest. Not too bad. Again, did I ever think I would ever queue back into Prison of the Elders? Absolutely not, but you know, it's a different change of pace. If you've completed everything there is to complete, this sort of gives you a reason to play some of the older activities that otherwise you would have no real reason to play. But of course, the original question isn't whether or not this will keep us busy, but rather, is Queen's Wrath worth grinding for? Well, unfortunately, the answer isn't very straightforward. If you really want that Year 1 Queen's Wrath gear, this is your only way to get it. Having said that, those are the only things that are available in that package. It's that old armor and the ship. So for me personally, maybe not so much. As much as I might want another awesome armor set, there's the ever-present issue of vault space. Of course, I have some classic Year 2 and Year 1 sets. We have the Days of Iron, the Iron Saga, the Raid gear, the Trials gear, the New Chroma gear, the Dawning gear. So lots of different sets of armor with very limited vault space to hold it all in. Now, the last thing I want to do is bring up the tired vault argument, but what I'm trying to get at is make this worth my time. What I think would make this 1,000 times better is maybe add in the weapons as well into that loot pool, give us the Year 2 Queen's Wrath gear as well, and finally let us pledge allegiance to Queen's Wrath. I mean, it only makes sense. If Destiny is about forging your own adventure, maybe I don't necessarily want to pledge allegiance to a tower faction, but maybe I want to be allied with the Reef. Not only would that give you another option for your allegiance, but it would actually let you grind out Queen's Wrath without having to queue into any specific activities. I mean, just imagine how amazing it would be being fully decked out in Queen's Wrath gear, Ghost, Sparrow, exotic class item, and all. I think that would excite a lot of players and keep the Reef very relevant to a lot of people. But anyways, let me know what you think of the new Queen's Wrath update, and is it worth it to you? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for daily content. Happy holidays, and I will see you all next time. Chaff can be annoying, but you have Void Burn and Brawler, so go out there and have some fun. I've been using this as an opportunity to finish up my sidearm grimoire, and I have to say it's actually been a lot of fun with a Void sidearm, so I recommend doing the same.